Hi everyone, I'm Christina, and today I wanted to sort of take a break from what's been going on in the Gulf. And as sure as I got the video out that I made yesterday, I saw this article online about the peace deal that's kind of in the mix right now with Israel and Trump and Abbas, right? And Abbas had the Brazil foreign minister meeting thing, to help with the negotiations, which to me, after all his talk, said that he's not really as hands off the table as he's portraying it to be. Of course, he's offended, but he looks like he's easily offended anyway. But he did enlist his help with Brazil. And so, you take a look around at the weather, and I know it started back when that UN thing happened back in 2016 at Christmas. That's when all this nonsense really, really started kicking off. And so naturally, I want to go check out and see what's happening with Israel. I mean, it had been just like a couple hours after I let that video out. I saw this article and it had just been let out yesterday. And there was a lot to take from it, And one of the things that I noticed was that they're trying to make it so that the peace deal and the move to Israel, the embassy move, is around this May 14th date, right? So there's kind of this push going on, and usually Abbas is pushing back, and we're very used to that, but there was rumor that started back in November about Prince Salman of Saudi Arabia coming into the picture and saying, hey, you really need to get back at the table with this, and not anything was really said about it since then until yesterday. But now Egypt has joined in, and they're saying that as quickly as the settlements are being built, and with the move to Jerusalem, if he doesn't get in there and do something fast and take some kind of deal, there might not be anything left. That's their reasoning, but there's a pressure there that I've never really seen before. They're saying you need to go back to that table and take it like it or not, and it looks like Netanyahu is also on board for this as well. But they've got like this saying, they're saying like, oh, well, fix it or nix it by May 14th, right? Well, that's the anniversary. That's like, November 30th, 1947 was the paperwork declaration. 1948 in May, it was like some kind of official thing, that was officially the state of Israel, right? And that's what they're working for, is that anniversary date. And everything looks really good on the surface with Trump. But when you kind of look at the article, it kind of puts me off in this one certain way. Hold on. Okay, I found it, and hold on just a sec. Yeah, just want to make sure the camera was actually running. It was the last paragraph that said, the Arab leaders told Abbas that the U.S. decision to recognize Jerusalem as the capital of Israel and the embassy move was to extract more concessions from Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, right? It's a move to get more out of Israel, right? So it wasn't necessarily a religious move. And that kind of is backed up by, just the simplest fact that if anybody really understands Bible prophecy, we know we don't divide Israel or touch it at all. So this is more telling me that Trump is doing the deal of the century and acting out perhaps prophecy, in a way that maybe he's meant to. And there is a key word to that, maybe. I know everybody's really anxious to get, the temple started in Jerusalem. I know this, but there's the right way and there's the wrong way to do things, okay? And I'm really hoping that they nix this peace deal. I really do, because I'm sure God has a better way of getting Jerusalem's temple built. I'm hoping. I mean, maybe this is how it all plays out, but I'm going to hope and pray that that deal gets nixed. If it doesn't, I think I might pick up my camper and move it even further away from the coast than I already am. Okay. I'm just not going to feel super comfortable about that. It's not like things will be the same if something like that occurs. You don't need somebody to have vision to look back on what has happened to the United States every time it's put its dirty hands on Israel at all. Even thought the thought, breathed the word Israel wrong. Some hurricane or sinkhole opens up and, it's over, Then there's the Bible that backs all of it up and explains why, So you don't need somebody with a dream, even though you've had people with dreams and open visions, including myself. I had an open vision, actually a couple of them, but you don't need to see the writing on the wall. It's a repeating pattern, and so just understand that when it comes to this peace deal, God had told me that there would be a lot of meetings that would happen behind closed doors, and when you've got Egypt and Saudi Arabia walking into the picture, that really lets me know that yes, those meetings have been taking place, and it's also it's not like a first time with a president, but I don't think we've ever been any closer to a peace deal than we are right now. So it's just something really to keep into consideration. It'll be May 14th that it's a nix it or fix it. It's a gamble for Israel is basically what this is. It's very, very high stakes. For some people, it's just a business deal, and for others, it's a supernatural, spiritual, deal that has real spiritual, supernatural repercussions. And everybody believes their own thing, but there's only one truth, and one of those truths, the truth, is going to play out, right? So really, I'm sure we can do better than this. I'm sure we can. Let's just hope that peace still doesn't happen. If it does, I'll tell you again, you don't need somebody with a vision to let you know something's up. Something's going to happen, okay? Something that is bigger than you, all right? So just, they're not really, what would I say, they're not being real loud on the media about a lot of these things going on, these dealings with Israel. They'll report on it, but they're not being real loud about it, So you just got to kind of, keep your eyes open. But, it's a beautiful Friday. It has a lot of potential down here in Southeast Texas. For all the rest of you that are suffering through that bitter cold, I'm totally praying for you. And I wanted to welcome a lot of new subscribers lately, and just want to welcome you to my channel, and God bless you all. I will talk to you